What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's episode of Chronicles of the Chef. I'm Scott Hamilton. Today, we're going to make a soup. Feeling a little under the weather, so I'm going to be sitting down. I'm also only going to use kitchen shears and my hands. We're not going to cut out any cutting boards. We're going to use pre-chopped whatever we can. We got frozen meatballs. We're just going to make this really, really simple. Let's get making a soup, and we'll see where this goes. Let's go on this journey together. Let's go. All right, so first things first, we got our pan. It is hot, 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 so we're going to turn that down. We are going to go ahead and just hit it with a little bit of olive oil. It's going to be a little smoky, but it'll cool down pretty quick. We are going to use our wonderful pre-chopped. This is peppers and onions. Oh, the sizzle. Hopefully there's like a jalapeno in there. It smells a little spicy, but I think it's supposed to be just bell peppers. But a little heat in there would be awesome. We also have a meatball base. So a little carrot, a little celery. Again, just adding all those delicious aromatics. And then there's all of our, there's our veggies. That's simple. Of course, we're going to salt as we go. We're looking at building flavors here. My dad didn't do a whole lot of cooking, but what he did really well. Breakfast, amazing. Sweet breakfast, yes. Syrup goes in every square of the waffle, is how I was raised. And I stand by that today. I don't do it for my kids, but I stand by it for me. But bean and bacon soup, and because I didn't like tomato soup growing up, but bean and bacon soup with a grilled cheese sandwich, and my dad makes a killer grilled cheese sandwich. That'll be a whole other video when I'm standing and feel like doing things like that. But it just brings me back. I have bean and bacon soup, and I just feel like I'm a kid again. I feel like my legs are swinging under the table. It's a wonderful memory. So I'm going to kind of use that as a good inspiration. Obviously, it would have been easier to just open a can and do it, but here we are. And throw a little bit of pepper in here, not too much. But what we are going to do is these start to sweat and the aromatics start working. We're going to start working on some other things. I have a whole bunch of garlic because, again, I'm not feeling great. And I'm going to cheat the system here, and I'm literally just going to try to cut them this way. There we go. If you had like a jar of garlic, heck yeah. Do it to it. All right, so now we got our chunky garlic. I'm just going to throw that in there. Nice and simple. We'll save this because we're going to use that again later. Minimize on them dishes. While that's going, we're going to cut our bacon, and we're just going to drop it straight in with all this. I want some big old chunks of this thick cut bacon that I had just sitting around. Let that bacon render down, figure itself out. The herbs that I had just sitting in the fridge are some rosemary. We got some thyme, some dill. So now what we're going to do is we got all these, get rid of some more of these stems. And again, because I'm just feeling this kind of way, we're just going to chop it up. All right. We got these herbs ready. Oh man, this is smelling good, and I haven't done much to it. We got good chunks of bacon down there. Okay. I'm going to lean on some High Desert Kitchen because, they're so good. We got a little Bonneville, really herby, Mediterranean kind of vibes. Has dill and thyme in there. A little bit of King's Peak. It's got some ginger and mustard, and it's smoky to go with the bacon. Kind of bridge that kind of gap between all the herbs and the lightness, and a little smoky richness. Oh man. Ooh. Oh, so good. It smells so stinking good. All right. We're going to hit some of our herbs. And we're going to save the rest. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to hand tear this And here we're gonna add a little more salt. Add some ginger, health benefits, and for a little bit of that spice, but not like a peppery spice. I don't want a lingering heat, but I do want something to help open up the nostrils a little bit. Ooh, man. This is looking and smelling and sounding so delicious. I am so excited. Oh, man. Okay. Meatballs already cooked, but I do want to use some of that rendering out a little fat and a little bit that's in here. And again, I'm not going to, this is like servings for six meatballs. I don't know. Little guys. Perfect. And this is how simple soup can be. It's literally witchcraft still, and I love it. Because you can literally just throw a whole bunch of stuff in. Obviously, we're thinking about flavor profiles, and we're going to finish it with something a little sweet, and maybe I use a hot honey instead of regular honey. Okay, now we got a good little saute going on these. Good flavor. The smells are just phenomenal. We're starting to get some good browning on the bottom, so we're going ahead and add some of this bone broth. Beef, nice and rich. And on this first one, I'm just looking to kind of cover everything or get it to a nice even level. I'm not looking for a whole lot because I want to bring this up to a good boil and kind of let this reduce down a little bit and let these flavors kind of all meld together, let them play together, let them reduce down and have that like first half of the broth get really, really intense and rich. Let's test it. Do I want to go through and cut these meatballs? That is a better bite. All right. I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut some of these meatballs in quarters. All right. We haven't added any of that other stuff yet. We're just kind of going to see what this broth is doing for us. Oh. Ooh. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Oh. Let's go. All right. Oh, man, that is so good. We're going to add a little more ginger. Just want a little bit more of that zing kind of in the background. Oh, man. Oh, this is so good. We got some ginger in there. We're going to throw in our beans. And we're going to throw in a chunk of goat cheese. How much goat cheese? I don't know, quarter cup. Eyeball it. This is instead of like a heavy cream or doing a roux and like thickening. So good. I love goat cheese. It's going to have that nice richness to it, but it's going to have a little tang. Oh, I'm just going to fold that goat cheese in. Moss broth. Gluggy glug. Ooh. Yeah. So, oh man. Oh, we haven't even had the rest of the herbs yet. Team, we are crushing it. A little bit of King's Peak in there. Just kind of redoing how we started it. We're just going to bring it back to top, kind of tie everything up with a nice little bow. Throw those herbs in there. A little pepper. We're starting to boil, which I'm so stoked for. A little salt. And then we're going to give this a nice stir. All right. I'm going to kind of clean up a little bit, and we'll get to tasting this deliciousness and see what all fun things we should do. But I'm very excited. Very excited. All right. Now we've cleaned ourselves up a little bit. Oh, the smells are intoxicating. You know, one of these days, smell-o-vision's gonna be real, and everyone's gonna be so happy about it. Oh, it's just magical. It's witchcraft, and I love it. This is what I love about soups. All right, we're gonna turn this out. We got a good boil. Everything's all hanging out. We're just gonna bring this out to simmer and let those things kind of hang out, get to know each other a little better, soften up the garlic so it's not as crunchy to bite through and everything. I'll let this simmer for probably like a half hour, 30 minutes, whatever, before I really get after it. But you know, we should try it now. Now, are there some cool garnishes that we could do for this? Probably. Could hit it with a little more goat cheese, maybe a little herb crema that I've made, maybe on my website. Maybe it's delicious. Probably would be great in this. Crostinis, toast, grilled cheese sandwich itself would be so good. Oh, it's so rich and creamy, and I love the soup. I didn't want like a really loose broth. I wanted something that had some mouthfeel to it, which is why I used the goat cheese instead of heavy cream, because I wanted the tang and the richness and everything getting in there. And okay, all right. First, just broth, because I could just drink that. It is so good. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, now beans, a little kale, bacon, a meatball. All right, I think we got just about everything in that bite. Marshmallow was ripping hot. This is so good. It's everything I set out to make. I wanted something that was rich and something that was comfy and cozy and delicious, but I didn't want to have it be heavy. The herbs just brighten it all up. And the ginger, it's that spice of the ginger is in there in the background. The garlic is there. Oh, I do want a little bit more heat to this, so we are going to do a little drizzle of some hot honey instead of regular honey. Ooh, a little like spicy candy bacon. Oh, that would be delicious too. Let me just give that a whole mix in. There's already a good amount of sweetness to it, but I think the sweet and the heat from that is going to just take it over the top. Now, oh man, I get it. Oh yeah. Now everything needs to cook a little longer. Carrots aren't fully cooked. Onions are still a little crunchy. But that said, I'm so happy with this. We did great, team. I love this. I'm excited to go eat this. Maybe make a little toast, maybe some crackers, maybe keep it simple. We'll see. Options are endless. Thank you for watching and joining me on this journey of making some soup out of nothing and throwing it all together. Like, subscribe. Thank you for joining me on this food journey. Let me know in the comments about your food journey, what soups you're wanting to make, or if you have a bunch of ingredients you're like, help me, I don't know what to make. I don't know what direction to go in. Let me know in the comments. Let me help you. Thanks. We'll see you next time. Ooh, happy day. Oh, yes. So good. I could eat this all day. I'm going to eat this all day.